Okay, today we're going to finish this poster up. We're going to add movie credits, and I'm also going to show you how to add an old movie poster texture over the top of that. Before we get started on that, though, I want to do one other thing, and this was mentioned in an earlier tutorial. It actually was not in the tutorial, but it was in the notes, so just in case you missed it, I want to make sure you understand this. So my poster is 18 inches tall, so I want to pull a guide down halfway, which would be at 9 inches. And I'm just going to drop that right there. So that is my halfway point on the height of my poster. And you want to make sure that your main subject, that the top of your main subject is above that halfway mark. You don't want your main subject to be down here. You really want him to be at least halfway or higher on your movie poster so that subject stands out and is really the main focus of your poster. Okay, so in your MyConnect module, you have both the movie poster credits. So I had already created these, so I just created a Photoshop file for you to make this a lot easier. If you want to create your own movie poster credits, you are free to do that if you have the time. This is pretty time consuming, which is why I did this for you. Anywhere you see question marks here, though, you're going to have to fill that in with your own information. And then I pulled in like the Universal logo, the Toho logo, because that was the Japanese film studio that made a lot of the Godzilla type films. And then I just had created Meadowbrook Pictures and the Academy Films Inc. So just kind of a fun thing to tie it into Meadowbrook as well. You can use those or you can replace those, but this is what a typical movie credits looks like at the bottom of a movie poster. Also in MyConnect is your old movie poster texture, which we're going to pull in over the top, and we'll do that last. Okay, so we're going to go over to our layers panel, grab those credits. I'm just grabbing the whole folder, going into my movie poster file and dropping it in. If you get these questions, just say yes and okay. All right, and mine landed up on the top. If yours lands anywhere else, just drag it to the top. And then we're going to Command T and place it. Remember, this is all text, so we need to keep it at least 1/4 inch from the edges, both the side edges and the bottom. All right, at this point, I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to start working on my text. Okay, so once you get those movie credits done and they look good, you may have to adjust the distance and the sizes depending on what words you put in. Some of this, I put my name in there and I put the name of my dog, but some of these names like Yoko Kimono and the Shockers are made up. So you have fun with that and do whatever you want with it. All right, but I do want to work on my foreground images now that I have my movie poster credits placed. So I think that I would like to work on just moving the placement of these guys around. So for example, I don't want her face necessarily covered by the text here. So I will work on that. Okay, so that's looking really good. So my last task here is to pull in that old movie poster texture. So let me grab that. Again, you want this layer on the very top. So if yours did not land on the top, please get it on the top. Pull it out a little bit, extend it a little bit beyond where it needs to go here. And then I want to really turn down that opacity. So I'll try about 75 first. Also, I think I need to multiply this. Okay, at 75, at 50. You can decide where you want this. And if you find that you really don't like this, you can turn it off. Okay, and if you turn it off, you're going to have a much brighter, more modern looking movie poster, and that's okay. I'm going to name this texture. You will be required to have that on your document, however, for a grade, because I do want everybody to at least try it. We can try overlay. Overlay makes it a lot brighter. And then you could turn the opacity down. So if you wanted to really look more like an old movie poster, that will tone down your colors and just give it more of a 1950s feel to it. All right, so that is it. So go ahead and save it and submit it.